Hello and welcome to John Allen Outside. Today we're going to talk about contact lenses. If you are a contact lens wearer and you spend time on the trail, then you're going to want to watch this one. I have tried several varieties of contact lens, and after quite a bit of experimentation and a conversation with my eye doctor, I found a clear winner. But before giving away the answer, let me give you some background and context. When I'm at home with access to soap and running water, a large bathroom mirror and adequate lighting, putting in and taking out my contact lenses is so simple I barely even think about it. It's really just a few seconds each morning and night. However, on the trail, it is not nearly that simple. First, it's my dirty hands. Now, I do my best to wash my hands before I'm dealing with my contacts, but my hands just aren't clean. And I know this because whenever I get into town and I wash my hands in a real bathroom with soap and water, I can clearly see that they weren't clean by looking at all the brown water in the sink. And I'm sure you've experienced the same thing. Next is having to use a mirror out on trail. Now, I'm not one of those people that can put contact lenses in without using a mirror. It's small and it's plastic, and I usually can hang it on a tree, but I can't always find a good spot to hang it. And then it's a real pain when I have to use it inside my tent because it's raining outside. The next issue makes it even harder, and that's the lack of light. So I'm often putting them in, taking them out in the dark because I'm packing up first thing in the morning before first light, or I'm getting to camp when it's later on. By the time I'm done doing dishes and eating dinner and all that stuff, it's dark out. So what takes 5 seconds at home can take several minutes on trail of digging around in my eye with dirty fingers because I'm trying to shine my headlamp on my face, get my lenses in or out using this tiny little mirror, maybe hung up in an awkward position. And I just don't like all that poking around in my eyes, and it's just a real pain. And dealing with cold weather is another thing. It's just not fun at all when I have to wash my hands and put contact lens solution on my fingers in below freezing temperatures. By the time I'm done, I can barely feel my hands.
I can't feel my fingers anymore. They're numb.
The next problem is the chance to get a contact lens stuck under my eyelid because I'm dealing with awkward positions and low light. And I have done this on several occasions where I accidentally got a lens stuck under my eyelid, and sometimes it pops right out. But last spring on the Arizona Trail, one kind of folded in half and went up there, and I couldn't get it out for like half a day. It was really painful, and I was considering hitching 30 miles to an emergency eye clinic to have them get it out because I couldn't get it. Well, eventually I finally got it out, and let me tell you, that whole situation really sucked. So now that you have an idea of all the issues that I'm dealing with on a daily basis with contact lenses, let's get into the type of lenses that I've tried. So the first is a 2-week disposable lens, which is what I wear at home. So basically with these, what you do is I take them out every night, I soak them in contact solution, and then after a couple of weeks, I toss them and start with a fresh pair. The problem on trail is that I'm handling them both morning and night with dirty hands, and I feel like all this stuff just puts me at risk of eye irritation or eye infection. Also, because of all the daily handling and storage, I'm going through quite a bit of contact lens solution, which in and of itself, not that big of a deal, but I do need to keep a careful watch on my supply to make sure I don't run out of solution. Also, I need to carry a few extra pairs of lenses in case I lose one or drop one in the dirt, which I have done before. And I carry a pair of glasses in case of emergency, in case I just don't have my contacts or in case my eye does get irritated. But I very much dislike wearing glasses while I'm hiking, so running out of lenses for me is not really ideal. Now, I know a lot of people choose to wear glasses on trail, and that is certainly a viable option for many people. However, I really don't like wearing glasses, and I choose to wear contact lenses instead. So I felt like the 2-week disposables just really weren't getting the job done. And after talking to some other backpackers, I decided to try daily disposable contact lenses. With these, I only wear them one time. So in the morning, I open up a fresh pack, put the lenses in, and then in the evening, I take them out and just throw them in the garbage. And this is nice and a little bit more convenient because I don't need to waste all that contact lens solution by cleaning them or storing them. And also, I really don't care if I lose one because I usually have many pairs with me at any given time. So I used this method for quite a while, and it was an improvement over 2-week disposables, but it also had its downsides. First of all the issues with the daily in and out routine, those are still there. And also, I have to carry enough pairs of lenses to get to my next mailed resupply, which can be a month in some cases. I only like to do mailed resupplies as a last resort because I just like kind of resupplying as I go at various towns and whatnot. So being forced to do a resupply just for contact lenses to me is kind of a pain. And then there's the bulk of carrying all these contact lenses. So a 30-day supply, that's 60 lenses. And that takes up a lot of space in my pack. And let's not forget that that creates a lot of extra garbage for me to carry as well, which sadly all ends up in a landfill. So these problems left me looking for a better alternative, and that's when I ran across extended wear contact lenses. So extended wear lenses can be left in around the clock for up to 30 days. This solves a lot of problems, the biggest one being that I no longer have to deal with the daily in and out routine. I just leave the lenses in all the time, which means that whole set of issues is just gone. It also saves me quite a bit of time, especially in the morning when I just want to get up and just start hiking. I can just go and not have to worry about messing around with getting my contact lenses put in. In addition, I'm not having to carry a bulky pile of lenses. I might carry maybe 2 pair with me, but that's it. And also, there's no daily garbage that's created out of this. And I hardly use any contact solution because they're just in all the time. So as you can see, there are quite a few positives here with these extended wear lenses. So I talked to my eye doctor about them, and she was not a fan of leaving them in for the full 30 days because although they are approved for being worn that long, in her experience, she's had a few patients that ran into complications from having them in for that long. However, I told her that my plan would be to take them out anytime I get into town, which is for me like every week or 10 days at the absolute longest. That would give my eyes a chance to rest and allow me to handle the lenses during the in and out routine with clean hands. She liked that plan and felt like I would have very low risk of any issues and that this would likely even be safer than touching my eyes every day with the dirty fingers like I was with the other 2 styles of contact lens. So off to the trail I went to test them out, and the results were fantastic. I absolutely love these lenses. I wake up in the morning and I can just see, I can get on trail without having to deal with my contacts. It's one less thing to do before going to sleep at night. Another unexpected benefit is that if I have to get up at night to go to the bathroom, I can see the stars. And without contacts, the night sky is just a huge blur. But with my contacts in, I can experience the breathtaking views of the night sky in the wilderness that I was missing before. So with all this information in hand, you can easily see why I've landed on the 30-day extended wear variety of contact lens as my solution going forward. They've worked for me awesome, and I'm going to continue using them on all my backpacking trips from this point on. If you're a contact lens wearer and you're looking to make life easier on trail, I suggest talking to your eye doctor to see if the 30-day extended wear lenses are an option for you. So as always, if you found any value in this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks, and we'll see you out on the trail.